guys, today I will be talking to you about how to create a Prezi presentation. This is a great tool to use inside the classroom and for different various presentations you may have. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to Prezi.com. If you don't have an account, you can easily create one, and then once you create one, you can just log back into your account. So right now I'm logged into my account. Up here at the top it shows me I'm logged in. These are some of the presentations I've created in the past, but if you're going to start a new presentation, you'll just click New Presentation. Once that loads, you're going to see a list of templates that you can use for your presentation. You'll see that they kind of all resemble each other once you start using them. It just kind of, you can see the different ways that they might flow across your screen. So I'm going to use Tranquility. Once I click that, I can hit Use Template, and then it'll bring up my blank page to start with. So the first thing I always do is come up here to where it says Untitled. To the title right here, and I'm going to go ahead and do this. So I'm going to do a Prezi on flowers, because we've been talking about that in my classroom, and I'm going to put by my name. So when you're typing up here, there's several things that you can do. If it's in the blue box, you can click this little hand right here, and you can move the title around if you need to. When you're actually typing, you can choose the title text, the subtitle, or the body format. That just kind of changes the format of that. There are different fonts that you can use here. A lot of them are already preloaded based on the theme and the style that you chose. And then you can change the size here to make it bigger, or the color here if you wanted to do a different color. So now this is overlapping, so I'm going to click here, and this little hand can help me drag it down and move it to format it the way that I would like to. So now that I've got my title added, you can see over here on the side is where you can navigate through your presentation. So once I've got my title, I'm going to click on my second slide, and it's going to take me to my first pocket of information that I can start adding. So again, I'm going to put my title, and this one's going to be Parts of a Flower. Then I'm going to click in here, and this is where I'm just going to put some information. So I'm going to put roots, stem, flower, seed, stamen. So I've got my little list of what's in there. If I don't like where that's placed, again, I can move it around to my liking. This is another bubble where you can add text. Again, you can move these. You can stretch out the boxes to make them bigger or smaller. If you decide I don't need this at all, I can just click delete, and it's going to get rid of that completely from my presentation. I can do that here. I'm actually just going to use this one bubble here. So I'm going to move this to the middle. I've got that. So that was my first bubble, so I've done that one. If I click to the next one, it's going to take me over to my next setting where I can add different information. This one I'm going to do what you need to grow flowers. And then I can type something here about what I need to grow flowers. After that, I can move on to my next one, and this is where I'm going to show you some different things you can play around with and add to your Prezi presentation. Let's say I wanted to add some images to this so that people could see different flowers. I'm going to go up here to Insert. I'm going to go down to Image, and this is just going to pull out things from my desktop that I have saved. So you can click on any picture you want, and then it's going to pop it up into your presentation. You can use the arrows again to control how big it is. Let's say I don't really want that text, so I'm going to click on this. I'm going to add another image again, just by going to Images, selecting my image, and then it'll pop it right in there for me. And again, I can resize it. So that's how you would do an image. Let's go back here, and I'm going to show you how I can insert a video. So if I want to add a video here, all I have to do is go to, first I've got to find my video. So I'm going to go up here to the top of my screen. I'm going to go to YouTube. I'm going to type in parts of a, or I did what flowers need need to grow. Okay, this looks like a good video. Obviously, I'm going to pre-screen it before I put it in any type of presentation for a class. But once I've chosen my video, you're going to go down here to the share button. And then this URL right here, you are going to Control-C to copy it. Go back to your Prezi. You're going to go to the top to hit Insert, YouTube video, and right here is where you will paste your link. And then you'll hit Insert, and voila, there is your video that you can add to your presentation. So this I don't remember. So yeah, I'll click here, and then I'll put this in the middle where I can view it. So at any point in time, if you want to go back and see what your presentation looks like as you play it, you're going to go to this top corner up here to present. And there's some arrows down here at the bottom that you can kind of go through the screen. So this is what it looks like as a whole, and then as I go through it, it's going to go to each section, or bubble is what I like to call it, of the Prezi, and show you those different things. And then I just hit escape to get out of that view. There's a couple more things you could do. You can go up here to customize, and you can change some of the coloring and things that you want to of your Prezi, and it just changes the style of it. And then of course up here you would hit save to any of your presentations. I hope this was a brief overview of Prezi and the different things that you can do with it.